Hello everyone and welcome to episode 11 of Roommates. The reason why I was starting here is because when I originally went into the sitting room, it was basically repeating the stuff until it got to the main question with the recorders. So, okay, if that happen, if we find any more evidence, I'll be pausing, like, if, say, there's evidence for Isabella, it will most likely do the same thing, so I'll pause it and then get to the, like the dialogue that is obviously new and on about whatever evidence we have on her. Okay, one last question. Take a look at this for me. Take a look at this for me, would you? I can't believe they repeated the same thing, though. Who in the right mind would repeat the same thing when we've already read it? I mean, we know what they're going to say. We obviously want the stuff for the information with the recorder. We get recorder and we go, alright, okay, let's go ask Annie. But no, she repeats the same thing. It's like we didn't ask her at all. I pull out the mini recorder. Annie's light up with instant recognition. Oh, he still had one of those? I thought I'd gotten his last entry. She reaches out for the recorder rather eagerly, but I pull it away. So this is definitely yours. What's on it? How'd she know? Would she know? Some recording he made, I'm sure. He was recording passages for the book that he wanted me to include. Well, this one won't be much good. It's broken. To demonstrate, I hit the play button. If it works now, I'll laugh. Third quarter? Earning appointment 3% thanks to... I have no fucking clue. As Annie hears the broken vocal, she rolls her eyes peevishly. She quickly stops when she realizes I'm looking and looks back at her notebook. Not exactly riveting entertainment. No, he was pretty much always like that. Still, I'd appreciate it back. His final words might be on that device. Well, I'm sure the police will want it as evidence. I'll just make sure that it gets to them safely, if you don't mind. Fine. I suppose if it's broken, it doesn't matter. Well, thank you for your time, Annie. I'll let you get back to writing your case note. Let me know if you come up with anything. Blah, blah, blah. Well, good luck, detective. I'll be blah, blah, blah. Okay. And it looks apprehensive. You should read into this. Right. Okay. I give a little bow. Okay. As out in May Hall, I pass by a couple of... Okay. It was so weird. Normally, she never leaves before she gets kicked out. But right before 7, she just up and left. It's gotta be Isabella. Someone deviated from their norm, eh? Well, anyway, that's another room down. Only now is with... What? There was a mention of the mistress. And when I did go to... Okay. Let me pause it and let me get to the thing where it mentions about... Buddy, or whatever his name, Body breaking it off with and the mistress. Be right back. Okay, apparently yes, she's gonna look at the recording as well. I think. Okay, one more question. Take a look at this for me. I flashed them in the recorder, Isabella, letting her get a look at it. Shouldn't we be asking question about mistress being broken off, or is she not the mistress? Was I wrong about that assumption? What is that thing? Not sure. Looks like a mini recorder. Oh yeah, he was walking around with one of those things the other day. How much is on this card? Because they seem to have a lot of information. Because, as far as I know, only Max has had, like, a little bit of information about who he is. He's been recording bits of his memoirs for Annie. What's this one say on it? How did you know it was Annie? You were only in here. Don't know. It won't play. Oh well. No, that sucks. What about that question? Blah, blah, blah. Isabella winks. Blah, blah. Well, it was clearly a fair happening. Yeah, we know that. As I remember, yeah, it was great having a life model for class. I think I made good progress, even stayed a little late. Well, anyway, that's another room down. We don't have anything to make an accusation. Let me pause and see if the butler says anything. More snippets seem to be happening. Ah, same thing. I have no idea who it is. I mean, if no one else is saying anything, I mean, like, the questions seem to be nothing. I mean, the only thing we have is a bloody recorder, so... Yeah, maybe? But like other people, I think it's time we close this case. We don't know who it is! Very well, sir. The little guy runs off to grab everyone while I collect my thoughts. Once everybody's gathered around, I stand next to the body while I eye everyone. So it's obviously between Annie, Isabella, and Rakesh. They all have good alibis, though. Someone in here thinks they're pretty clever. Someone thinks they've pulled the wool over my eyes. Somebody didn't count on exactly how smart I really am. But we're not that smart. I mean, I don't know if we needed that requirement. You know, the that symbol with the mathematics. Oh, fucking hell. What are those bastards doing? I've seen the evidence. I've talked to some of you very in depth. Not really. Isabella winks at me. The others look around at each other, sizing up what I'm going to say. And now it's time to bring this little game to a close with me as its winner. We're not going to win! It's all quite clear to me now. What? Annie did it, accuse her. Annie did it, lie to protect her. Whoa, what? So it's obviously between these, but... Okay, so... Right, Isabella was out with Chad. So they're obviously... So he was a part of this play thing. And she was asked as 7. But let's just assume that she is... Well, she was his mistress. And he was going to break it off. But she would have nothing to gain if we're going, like, you know, with money-wise. Rakesh! They don't really have a good working ethic. And Annie, I don't really see why she would. I mean, unless she was bored to death and decided to kill him. Well, let's go with Annie. Let's go with Annie. Oh god, she's gonna kill us, isn't she? I look at Annie as she writes a final note in her notebook before folding it up and putting it away. There are a lot of stories out there. Some good, some bad. Some are just plain boring. Tonight we all heard a really cool story about a dead man. A dead man with a pretty colourful life, if you look at it the right way. If you look at it another way, though, it's just another story of some rich white guy with a successful company. I was going to say campaign then. But a rich white guy involved in a brutal and mysterious murder. Well, now that's a great twist, no matter how you look at it. My eyes wander over to Annie, who is beginning to shift uncomfortably. Oh, it can't be Annie. It can't be. Of course. I'm just a simple gumshoe. Is that what they're called? Nobody gets to call me a dick. Max, character. See? Annie's the literary one. The one who cares about characters and story structure and those sorts of things. And Mr. Body, well, he just didn't fit into your story, did he, Annie? He just wasn't performing up to snuff. No, surely. You didn't get here at 7, but... You didn't get here at 7. The butler would have heard the fight leading up to the murder. I have no doubt your alibi checks out up until 7, but you checked out a little early, didn't you? You got here while the butler was away. You knew he'd be busy trying to get ready for this party. You knew that this bodyguard would be busy trying... His bodyguard would be busy trying to find the blackmail Mr. Body kept on him. A little mystery to an otherwise completely boring life. A little spice to keep you on that bestsellers list. You knew exactly what needed to happen. Bullshit, this can't be Annie. Oh god, I'm starting to believe it now. Oh, something happened with the recorder, didn't it? You snuck up on him and with the first heavy object you found, smashed his head in. You even smashed his watch when you were done. I saw the blood on the adjustment knob on his watch. I can tell you set the time back to 7 so your alibi would check out. You figured you were covered, but you forgot about one thing. You forgot that Mr. Body had been walking around with one of your recorders. You were right, Annie. His final words are probably on this. Let's see if it has had time to dry out yet. I shake the little recorder a little, then press the play button. And that's why my fourth quarter earnings were so high for that fiscal year. Now in the next chapter I'd like to talk about... You're going to make me a fortune. You just have to die first. Oh my god, the recording cuts out after that. Annie! I was right, you know. I have a nose for a story. I know just how to tweak it. But this had to be non-fiction. The publisher said, no tweaking it. Just get the truth out. So I just had to make what I wrote in the book true. Don't you see? I just had to make the ending true. Oh my god. Apologies. Just another sad grab for glory by another flash in the pan. Jesus! You've done it, Max. You've solved the mystery. Oh my lord. And unfortunately, that is all the time we have. I want to thank blah 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 blah. If you want, okay, party crap. Everyone claps loudly for the butler who takes a bow. People start heading out the door. The Latin house roomies gather in the lot. I can't believe how much fun that was. Did you see me in there? Definitely. Clearly you need to channel some of that all the time, Annie. Oh yeah, you're definitely working it. Oh, but you're working it so much better. She wasn't the only one. Well, hey, if you got it, flaunt it. Though I can't believe they made me the other woman for some skeezy old businessman. Well, if the shoe fits. You can't say that. Watch it, jackass. Everyone laughs as Isabella starts chasing me around, threatening to bite me. Ooh, I'd love that. That was a lot of fun to pretend to be someone else for an evening. I suppose that is what Halloween is all about, yes? I suppose that's very true, Rakesh. Nice work. Well, that was obvious. I mean, you're all dressed as something else, but... Oh, Isabella. You're wearing too much clothes there, girl. We need to take some off. Well, now that I'm done with pretending to be a sexy office worker, I think it's time to pretend to be a drunken vampire. Who wants to go get some research material? Hear, hear. Are you really just going to pretend to be drunk? Buddy. Everyone just stares at Rakesh for a moment before we all head off laughing to the frat house. Okay. Money up, money down. Oh, wait, what? No? No? Okay. So, new week. Let's check stats. I mean, it would be nice to tell us, like, you know, After Effects. I mean, so far this is a good setup, but what does cafeteria do? Spontaneous. How many spontaneous do I have? Okay, I have 6 of that. 3 of that. What's the rational one? I'd rather get more rational. 9. 6 of that. 9 for that. 15. 18, 6, 12, 15. Okay, so by a week, I'll be up to 40. Okay, so that doesn't seem to be too bad, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, the setup seems appropriate for what I want. But so far, the stats, they're not going in my requirement for Isabella. It's only going to Annie. Oh, Lord. Start. Oh, wait, what? That was quick. You know what, I think this is going to be a good week for a change. I'm actually getting out the door without running into something crazy delaying me. The last few weeks have been ridiculous. Everyone else has already gone to class, so I lock the door behind me as I head out. Sally. Or at least I thought the others had gone off to class. It looks like Sally's coming back. And she's definitely smuggling something. I know that look very well. Jacket clutched at her chest, eyes darting all over the place, slightly hunched over, like she doesn't want something to fall out. I walk out the gate and give her a wave as I turn toward my class. Oh, Max, hey, I forgot a book. Wow, she's pretty terrible at lying about it too. Sally runs past me and heads to the door without looking at me in the eye. I can tell she's struggling to keep her jacket closed and get into her pockets at the same time. I suppose I could go over and help, but that just means getting tied up in whatever crazy scheme she's going on today. I just don't know if it's worth it. Well, why not? We've got 100 energy. Oh, who am I kidding? When have I ever run from trouble? I sneak up behind Sally as she struggles to hold her jacket closed while opening the door. Oh, wow, that actually looks better on you. I don't think anybody will care that much about a bag of weed, so what? So what? Crack? Ah, Max, you jerk, don't scare me like that, and shut up, it's nothing of the sort. Sally struggles with her jacket for a few moments, looking around shiftily. Everyone else is gone, right? It's Dominic's TA day, right? A what? I think so. Why, what? It's a fucking dog. It's a bloody dog. Before I can finish my sentence, I hear a small whimper, like a small dog whining. Is that what I think it is? Sally sighs and opens her jacket, revealing a tiny puppy. Well, that's certainly not what I was expecting. Exactly. I can tell. Crack. Really? I was just joking. Where'd you find him? He was just wandering the street down by the main avenue. What? Did you ask around about him? Of course. I don't just go around stealing dogs. Probably. I didn't say that. Anyway, he was just about to go wandering into traffic, so I scooped him up. I looked all over, but nobody claimed him. I don't see any tags or anything. Who would abandon a cute little guy like this? Me. I don't know. It happens a lot around college towns like this, though. People get a pet and then have to move away for some reason, and they just abandon their poor animals. Sally looks like she's about to cry just thinking about it. Oh, God. Well, for now, let's just get him set up. Inside. Come on. I unlock the door, step through, and take off my winter coat. You do know this is totally against the rules, though, right? Dominic will freak if he finds out. Well, we need to go to Sakura So. I want season 2. Dragon, best character of that series. Well, I'm not telling you if you're not. Hey, wait, what? Well, I'm not telling if you're not. Ah, right there. Hey, I've got your back. I'm always up for some rule breaking, especially if it pisses off Douchenick. Stay here and cover him up. I'll make sure the coast is clear. Thank you, Max. I really appreciate your help. So does little Vegemite. I was just about to say Vegeta, Dad. Vegemite. Suddenly I hear rustling in the kitchen. I try to sneak a bit closer. That's when I see Dominic's hands pushing the door open. Shit! Crap, I've only got a moment to figure out what to do before he comes out here. Count to 35 before coming back in. What? I slam the door on Sally, shoving her back outside. Now what to do? Pretend you're skipping class, yeah. I mean, that's nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, wait. Yeah, I know. You prick. If I've got Douchenick's peg, there's one thing he can't pass up. The chance to lecture a no-good like me. I walk over to the kitchen as loudly as I can. Those suckers actually thought I was going to class. Class is for losers. Losers who can't get laid at that. Oh, you bastard. Oh, is that so? What? Dominic, what are you doing here? I am both shocked and also surprised. I'll just bet you are, you slacker jackass. I can't believe you thought you'd just get out of your classes and nobody would be around to call you on your crap. I maneuver into a seat behind Dominic, who rounds on me with a full head of steam. I'm definitely going to pay for this. For one thing, have you considered how much you're paying for this? Or, I'm sorry, your parents are paying for this, am I right? That's incredibly disrespectful to them and to yourself, after all. That was a poor transition. I tune Douchnik out as the doorknob handle turns quietly. Sally pokes her head in, sees the situation and begins to sneak up the stairs. She gives me a look of sympathy as Dominic continues to rail on. Yeah, but who cares about that stuff? I don't even know what he was saying, but it's enough to set him off again, keeping his attention squarely on me. I'll have to check on Sally later tonight. It's worth a lecture to help her out. You know, in the time you've been sitting here lecturing me, I could have made it to class. That's beautiful. Get out, you jackass. Oh, that's just beautiful. He really is too easy. Oh, that was easy. Nothing, blah, blah, blah. Oh, event free. Crap, I should have checked my email. One of my professors wants to see me after class. This is never good. See me after class is right up there with we need to talk for bad indicators. I guess I could always just avoid the whole thing, but Professor Tasquez's temper is pretty legendary. If I miss the appointment, who knows what the hell he'll do. Okay, we'll play the event. I'll leave it off here. Good day. See you in the next episode.